advised we have neutralized objective Bravo.
I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
Hey, what's up, guys? Average Sniper here. How y'all doing today? Got a little Battlefield 4 gameplay for you, and for once, I don't have anything too specific to talk about. I think it's time I just kind of talked about sniping in general. Why I love it, why you love it, why any of us love it. So, before I get started with that, let me just tell you what I'm playing. I am playing some Battlefield 4 on Operation Locker using the CSLR-4, which I believe is the very first sniper rifle you get. Also one of my favorites. It has very fast bolt action, and I don't know about the bullet velocity and all that, but it seems to be pretty good. Sorry for the lack of information there, but I love this gun. So for attachments and equipment, I've got the 6x scope on, the straight pull option, so I can continue to bolt action faster when I'm scoped in and when I'm not scoped in. And I also have the flash hider. I put the flash hider on all my sniper rifles because I feel like the other attachments mess with my muzzle velocity, or the velocity, the speed of my bullet. I forget what the camo is that I have on here, but I kind of like it. It just seems to blend in with this map pretty well. And I also like that Battlefield 4 doesn't have crazy camos like Hardline. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but it takes a little bit of seriousness off the game. For the rest of my class, my secondary is a 93R 3-round burst pistol with, I believe, the red dot sight on it. And I think that's it. Maybe a laser sight, but I'm not sure. Probably not a laser sight. I need to put one on if I don't have one. That increases your hipfire accuracy a lot. What else do I have? For my grenade, I'm using just an RGO impact grenade, which is kind of hard to get a one-hit kill with, but it's good to finish off enemies that are already wounded, and it's great because it, just like the name suggests, it explodes on impact. I'm running the defensive perk setup so I can take just a little bit of more damage to the chest. I never run the sniper setup because that seems to be like hold your breath longer, and it just seems to be for like really long range snipers, and there's not a lot of long range sniping on Operation Locker, and you know me, I like to get down and dirty right in action, like always. Lots of pistol action, lots of sniper action this match. No vehicles, which is one of the only reasons I like Operation Locker. Mostly, I don't like this map unless I have a good team, because it's just like spawn rape. This match we actually lose. For a while we were winning, then it evened out towards around the 300-400 ticket area, and they beat us by about 70 tickets. It was a really good match, lots of different strategy, lots of different ways to play. So, why do I like sniping? Well, I like sniping in pretty much any video game that offers it, as long as it's a video game that I like. I don't know the exact reason why I like sniping. It's just one of those things. I don't have a lot of fun when I use... Excuse me. Ugh, tired. I don't have a lot of fun when I use assault rifles, light machine guns, shotguns, pretty much automatic weapons. Actually, shotguns are kind of fun. I guess I just don't like automatic weapons that much, except for my pistol. I like my pistol to be automatic because when I get in those close range scenarios, I like to be able to put the enemy down. Also, my trigger finger could use a little work. Some people can spray their guns, their semi-automatic pistols, so fast. Not I. I can spray it pretty fast, but not like modded controller fast. So I like to have an automatic pistol, but that's about it. I love the feel of getting one-shot kills, especially when it's a headshot and you take them down with that one bullet. Notice I am playing regular mode and not hardcore. That's pretty much all I've been playing lately. I haven't played hardcore in a while unless my friends are on. I go through phases. Sometimes when I really like hardcore and that's all I want to play, and then sometimes when I really like regular and that's all I want to play. Very two different game modes. The games play out completely different based on which one you're playing. But yeah, that's a discussion I've already had, and maybe more for a later time. So I started sniping in, I think, wow, what was it? Gears of War. I would always run and get the sniper rifle in the very first Gears of War that came out. I was never much of a Halo fan. And then after Gears of War, I started playing Call of Duty. And sniping is pretty much all I did once I learned the game. Of course, I had never played the game before, so I used a submachine gun and an assault rifle until I learned the maps and things like that. I don't even do that anymore. Now I just go straight into sniping, but that's kind of when I was a new console gamer. You know, I hadn't new anything gamer. I hadn't gamed in years prior to that. Definitely not these modern first-person shooters. So the satisfaction I get out of sniping is probably related to my competitive spirit. I play very competitively. If you ask me, I'll tell you I don't, but deep down inside, I know that I really do. I would prefer just to play the game to have fun, but I usually don't have fun unless I'm winning. And I'm sure a lot of us are like that. It's just kind of the way we're wired. I can actually have fun if I'm not winning. I can have fun sometimes even if I'm doing bad, but for the most part, and what I'm trying to work on is just having fun and supporting my team and not worrying too much about my kill death ratio or how many kills I get. Surprisingly, when I do that, I tend to have like my best games. If I'm trying like really hard and trying to get a good KD and playing cautious, is usually when I have bad games. You know, it's really weird the way that all works out. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm running a C4 as one of my gadgets, and for my second gadget, I'm running the radio beacon, so I can spawn in where I want to spawn in. That's one of my favorites. I never go without the radio beacon. I need to be able to spawn where I want to spawn. Doesn't always work, but when it does, sometimes that's the difference between getting 20 kills and 50 kills if you can spawn where you want to spawn. So this game had just so much action. Of course, there were some boring parts that edited out. I'm sure you don't want to see 20 minutes of me playing defensively or getting killed and stuff like that. But for the most part, this was a great game. I broke 40 kills, almost got 50 kills, just sniping and using my pistol. And I figured I'd just use this gameplay to talk about why I love sniping. And I don't even know if I've said it yet. I love sniping because it's just in my nature. It's what I like to do. It's how I like to play the game. And if you like to play the game another way, then you make sure you do that, because it's all about having fun and having a good time. You know, it can't always be about being super competitive, because that's just going to leave you only having fun if you get the win. And I know I'm kind of like that, but I'm working on it, and I think I'm doing a good job at just laying back and having a good time playing the game. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this laid back commentary. If you want to see more videos, check my channel out. To all you guys that are already subscribed, thank you. See you next time.